some of the stuff that they will actually go through with. You know, getting the tattoos the other people pick.
Well, that was a punishment.
I know.
They couldn't say no to
I
that.
know, and that was a hell of a punishment.
And, yeah, one of the tattoos.
One was like Patrick Swayze from Roadhouse.
So they had one that was Murr's tattoo was. They always say that he looks like a ferret, and one of his punishments one time was he had to skydive, and he's afraid of heights. So the second punishment, another punishment was Joe. He was the only one that didn't lose. Q, Sal, and Murr all lost, and Joe was like, all right, y'all are getting tattoos, and I'm going to pick them for you. So he got Q's tattoo, and he is single. He was engaged, and the woman said no and then left him for a fireman, or for a cop. He was a fireman. So his tattoo was 38, lives alone, has 3 cats on his bicep. That was his, in words, with a picture of 3 cats. That was on his bicep. Murr's tattoo was a ferret skydiving with a parachute on his thigh. And then the best one was Sal's tattoo. And they didn't get to see the tattoos as they were being done. They had to reveal it. Joe made Sal's tattoo of a full-size, like 8x10 portrait of Jaden Pinkett Smith.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah.
Jaden is Will Smith's son.
Yeah.
Is on his thigh. Like a straight up headshot of Jaden Pinkett Smith is on his thigh.
Wow.
Wow.
Like what version of Jada Pinkett Smith?
Like
not a good one.
10 to 15-year-old Jaden Pinkett Smith.
Like Karate
young.
Kid? Like
Yeah,
right
yeah.
after
Like
Karate
before
Kid?
he was a rapper that was cussing in his lyrics, Jaden Pinkett Smith. Yeah.
Wow.
And I still like the ones where they make them go into a food buffet, but they're not allowed to take any food from the buffet. They have to take it from other people's plates, and whoever gets the most
Oh my God, I
wins.
seen that. They were just walking around and grabbing it with
Saying,
the
oh, that looks really good. Would you mind? And
Yeah, they
take
do
it.
it
And the
by
people are
weight.
just giving them the worst looks. And
Oh my God.
I could not do that.
Yeah, Joe.
That's
he
so
was,
crazy.
He was going for a woman's food, and she went back to her boyfriend or her husband or whatever it was at the table, and was like, told him like, this guy was just taking food off my plate. So the husband goes up to the buffet, and Joe's like, all right, I'm gonna take food off his plate. So he goes to get it, and the husband like smacks the tongs away. So then the husband loads up his food on his plate, and he walks back to the table with his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, and was telling her like, yeah, you tried to do the same shit to me. Well, here comes Joe with the tongs and half a plate of the wife's food, and goes over to the table and starts taking it off of the plates off the table. Priceless.
do you remember there was one episode of Punishment? Was it Sal? I
How
think
is it?
A little firm.
he had to be in a Starbucks or some kind of restaurant like that in the restroom, acting
it
like
good.
he's having major intestinal issues, and in the middle, throw the door open and start saying, "Can someone bring me some toilet paper?" And he's making all these noises, and he's just sitting there with his pants down, and everyone's looking over and looking at him.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
That's our binge watch show. I'll watch one episode because there's nothing on. The next thing I know, it's 3 hours later, and I've been watching episode after episode of that stuff.